Hello, it is the 1st of January 2025. I am gonna record. I'm doing cup. Hello, loves. Tragically sorry about that. Such a bad video already. But that's okay. It's okay that it's a bad video already. I'm not gonna be too judgmental of myself. I only woke up like 20 minutes ago. For the 3rd time. But it is 2025. And you know what's absolutely crazy? I was thinking about everything, life, I guess, yesterday. As you do, I think on New Year's. Here's the thing, I don't understand how people are rationally good during the end of the year holidays. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying stop eating yourself. I'm not saying like it's like it's a bad thing. Like, everybody should be a little bit more sane about it than I am. But the end of the year holidays kind of just suck. I don't like it. Makes me feel like I haven't done enough, which is silly, you know. I've done enough, and I think that's something everybody does. Everybody's like, oh man, I haven't done anything this year. I need a closer mirror. You guys can see my lazy eye. I know you can't. Everyone's like, oh man, I haven't done enough this year. They stress themselves out, and it's not good. I know. And like, here's the thing, it's not even like scripturally right, because what do you mean you're looking back? Like, you're supposed to be keeping yourself in check. You're supposed to be aware and understanding and knowing, keeping yourself within the rights that God set up for you. And part of that includes looking at your past mistakes and repentance and understanding and growth. And that part's really good. But the judgmental, I haven't done anything, this year's been a total waste. Girl, shut your mouth. Literally shut your mouth. What are you on about? I haven't done anything this year. Girl, you have a better year than you have in the last 5 years. Literally since freshman year of high school. And it's been 4 years, okay? You're old now, firstly. Secondly, relax. You know what's crazy is I know, like, the exact day my life began to change, which is bonkers. And like, when I look through, because I have a prayer book that I keep up occasionally. I need to get back into it, but I have a prayer book where I would write down my prayers because my dad suggested it. Hello, Dad. Love you, Dad. He's a smart man. I do love my dad. Let's just put that out on the table right now. He's amazing and he's intelligent and I care about him so much. But he told me that I need to start keeping a prayer book, because with like dates, kind of like a journal, which he also told me I need to start keeping way before TikTok was like, keep a journal, guys. But that's because my father was a very intelligent, like emotionally and every levelly intelligent man. And he was, I've never done an upper outline on my eyelash. 1 second, we gotta lock in. Okay. We're locking in. Oh, no. Blended that out enough in the corner. Calm down. Do you guys hear my dad talking to my sister downstairs? I love them both. They're so important to me. It's crazy how much I would die for them. Okay. I feel like that's good, you know? That's an upper waterline. Or an upper lash line. Ooh, she's mysterious. I saw this TikTok that was talking about, well, it was like, look up makeup in your TikTok and it'll tell you who you are as makeup, which I know, don't get me wrong, it's like my most millennial thing. I love those filters that are like, what character are you? Or like, look up this and it tells you who you are. But here's the thing, like, it does collect your information in the algorithm, so like, maybe it knows what I look good at. So I put a little bit of trust in the computer. But anyway, I was keeping this journal and I was looking back on it, and I know there was this one entry where I was so I would journal on one side and then I would pray on the other. So I'd like flip the book, and it's actually right here next to me. Under my Bible. This is she. This is it. Very mature. Very ladylike. That's my first entry in this, actually. What year? 19 years old, 2021. Yeah, so I'd write my problems on one side. And I would, oh, you just saw all my writing. And then I'd pray on the back. And I do that for a hot minute. Yeah. And then I would journal. So I'd like turn it to the back. And I'd sketch apparently. Where'd my journal start? Oh, I guess I didn't journal that much in the back of this one. I had a different journal that I was using, but I ran out of pages. Anyway. I know I have an entry in there on my prayer side that's like, I feel so alone constantly. I have no friends, none at all. Nobody cares about me other than my family. And I feel like I may die of longing just to be in any relationship, not even like a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, not a sexual relationship, like any kind of relationship would be amazing. I feel like I am embarrassed the way that I have become attached to fictional characters because I have no real friends to care about. And you've made me to care because I'm human, and you made humans to care about things and about other people and about like relationships. You made us necessary for relationships. That's why Eve was made for Adam. They were made because humans are not meant to be alone. And some of y'all might look at me and you'd be like, actually, I think you're forgetting what Paul said. And to you, I'm going to say, reread that verse. Reread it. Read the whole chapter. Take a sec. Take a breath. Calm down. And realize that he was saying that if being in a marriage is going to distract you because you cannot keep God above the person that you're married to, or if that person is going to take up too much of your time and distraction, then stay single. But nowhere near did Paul say, have no friends or relationships. You are not meant to be alone. You are not supposed to be doing that. That's not the life that God envisioned for you. He doesn't want you to be alone. He wants you to have friends. He wants you to have people to care about and to care for. Anyway. That's just a personal thing. And I understand that was a little judgmental. And by a little, I mean a lot. And I should have taken care of that in a much sweeter, kinder, more gentle, feminine kind of way, you know? However, the people that I was talking to right there are specifically the people who use that in an argument to prove a ridiculous point. Which doesn't help my case. That just made me look worse. But, you know, you guys, listen, you can judge me. It's okay. I understand. I get it. Judge me too. All right. We're about to lock back in for an upper lash line. gotta calm down. Calm down. We're locking it. How are you girls doing this? How did I do it with the other eye? I'm so nervous. At least my hands aren't shaking. Don't say something like that or they'll stop freaking. Oh. Where's the baby? There's a little child cooing and cawing outside. Oh my gosh, I love kids. Not around here, bud. Not around here. Okay. I've succeeded, guys. Do we look good? Do we smell good? Don't ask how we smell. I mean, I just put some lotion that my friend got me on, so I do smell good. I smell like strawberry pound cake, Bath and Body Works. Ooh, am I an influencer? It's bigger than my hand. Am I an influencer, guys? Do you like that? Some ingredients in the back. Vitamin E. That's not ingredients, but vitamin E, aloe. How do you say that plant name? Aloe, right? Aloe? Aloe? You know what I mean. Shea and cocoa butters and hyaluronic acid for 24-hour moisturizing. Leaves the skin feeling soft, smooth, and replenished. Sorry, that's for to get it for me. And I just run on my other moisturizer too. She loves me. But I remember writing, because the thing is that I was writing about Baldur's Gate because I got into Baldur's Gate. And I remember I was getting upset, like truly upset, because I felt more connection with the video game characters than I did with people around me. And I didn't ever want to be one of those people because I think that that's slightly cringe. You know what I mean? And I was never really into video games, like purposely pulled myself away from video games because I knew that might be something that I would have an issue with. Pardon me. But this game, I was like really into. I loved the characters and I loved playing it, and it was my first time playing through it, and I was like, I'm so upset how upset I'm getting about these zeros and ones, and they're not real people. They don't care. It doesn't matter what I pick. And that depresses me even more because I want someone to care about me. I want someone to love me and to see me, and I don't want it to be my family because I know my family loves and cares about me. I still live in my family house. I have this love that's constantly around me. I am not in need of love, but I am in longing of connection. Like, so desperately did I want to be together with other people. And I remember literally like weeping while I was writing in my journal, being like, I am so alone, and I don't know, I just want someone to care about me. And then I had just, at that point in my life, I had just gotten back in connection with an ex-friend. And that was a lot of drama, a lot of tea, left with a lot of baggage. I think on both sides, we both handled the situation badly. We were teenagers when it happened, which explains why, ooh, that's like orange, which explains why we reacted the way that we did. Not that it's really a good explanation, you know? But, oh, you know what? I don't think they did a lot of under eye makeup on this look. Oh well, I'm going to do it anyway. But she had just come back into my life, and I was being very guarded because I had a lot of issues. I mean, I still do, but I remember I have a different. I have a lot of like not journals like consistent writing in, but I have two mini ones that I carry around with me for like information gathering, because I forget things constantly. And then I have my prayer journal and a more like journaling journal that I use. So I have like four, but two of them are on the go. And one of them I was using for this D&D game that I was in. And that is how I know like what day it is that my life kind of started to change. Because I had marked down the day that I started playing D&D with these people. And I didn't know that playing D&D would open my life to so many different people. And it really is lovely. I met so many people through this game. Like, not just like people around me either, like international people that I never would have expected to come from this situation. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. This makeup look? Does it look kind of like a bruise? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Do not answer that. Dad, get out of my comments. Ugh. But yeah, I remember, and now, like, that game has been removed from the roster for situations and reasons that are, quite frankly, ridiculous. But that's okay. That's what happens when I take things into my own hands. But yeah, I just come back in contact with my ex-friend, like my best friend, which was bonkers. I never thought I would see her again, much less become friends with her again. And now she is, again, one of the people that I care about the most, which is kind of a scary thought, just from, like, from history and stuff. You'd think you'd learn that history will repeat itself. However, I'm gonna trust this one, Big Papa. I ain't gonna worry about it. We'll see what happens. But I became friends with a different girl, and she is so amazing, so lovely, and so nice. I was literally, we go over to her house. She picks me up, takes me over to her house every week, and we watch Supernatural together every week, which is crazy. And last time we were watching it, they said something about pie on the show, and I was like, man, I could really go for some pie. And she was like, you know what, I could too. And then she went out of her way and spent her own money after driving me back and forth and letting me sit in her house, watching her Netflix account, watching her, like, her show that I had barely mentioned an interest in before she was like, let's watch it together, to buy me a pie. And not just like, oh, give me a few seconds, I'll pull something out of the freezer. No, like, she bought this. She spent 25 minutes looking through different apps, being like, who sells singular slices of pie? No one? Bet I will buy a full pie. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Shut up, girl. Such a sweet woman. I adore her. Oh, and when I started posting on TikTok, it was actually her and this other girl who, like, basically influenced me to start doing that. Not that I continued posting on it, because I need to, but I did not. Dude, this is looking more and more like a bruise. Is this giving? I don't know. We'll keep going. We'll see what happens. But she and a different girl were actually the people who, like, they were telling me that they think that I'm entertaining. And we were playing this card game where you take a drink. Like, they pull a card and they vote on who the card fits the most, and then that person takes a drink. And every time we play any kind of card game over there, every time I come away so flattered, which is like, oh, it's just another amazing thing. Like, they gave me the funniest and the most wise and the most likely to be like most likely to do something, I think was the other one, which is crazy, absolutely insane. And then they were like, you would be like, if you were to post something, I would just have you in the background and you'd be like my little podcast while I did things. I would never, like, I would watch every single one of your videos. And I was like, shut up, oh my god. So then I started posting the TikToks, and she did watch them. She watched like every single one. I'm gonna kiss her on the lips. I need to calm down. I'm not really gonna kiss her on the lips. I adore her so much. Sometimes you get like so much love built up in you that you're either like, I'm gonna kiss someone, I'm gonna swing at someone. I'm gonna go outside and swing at small children. I would never go outside and swing at small children. But I haven't kissed anyone either, so I'm just letting you know the restraint is amazing. I adore her. And I know my dad and my sister are gonna see this video and be like, we told you that. We told you that already. We've been knowing. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, but you're my family. You guys are my family. I'm not saying your opinions don't count, but I am saying is that it needs to be doubled down by somebody who's not around me and loves me. Because, of course you love me and you want to listen to me. You love me. And not just like I love and want to listen to you. You want to love and listen to me. Support me. Like, that is a loving family situation. I just needed somebody else to say it. So they did. It's the new year now, which means I'm going to start posting on a YouTube channel. Mainly for my own personal entertainment. And in case somebody else wants to watch. You know. Anyway. Yeah, it's crazy because it was November 2023 that I met these people for the first time through a D&D game. Which is so lovely and so amazing because that was our session 0 and we met in a place called the Gamers Guild, and I was actually supposed to meet her beforehand because I was going to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie with my friend that I just reconnected with. And this girl at this girl's house. And what's absolutely crazy, and I love my friend, this is not me complaining, is that she just forgets to mention that she wants other people to be there for things. Like, I asked her if she wanted to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's, and then I, like, tried to get all of my payment in order and, like, budget out going to see the movie. And she was like, yeah, that sounds great. And then, like, 2 days before, she's like, oh, this other girl we're gonna go to this girl's house and watch it. And I was like, I mean, I'm down for a free movie, but that is not, like, we did not agree on that. You didn't ask if I wanted to go to a random woman's house I've never met before. I actually didn't end up going. Not because I was scared or, like, frightened or anything, just because I had a medical thing happen with my family, and I couldn't go. But I was supposed to meet her first. And what's crazy is it wasn't even really until like 2 or 3 months ago that this girl and I became like I felt like I was close enough to her to be like, she's my genuine friend. You know what I mean? Because I am a very guarded person. You wouldn't assume so, just for the way that I'm so free and gnarly with my information, but I am a pretty guarded individual. And do we think this looks good? Yes, we do. So we started watching this TV show together, And here's the thing, we met playing D&D, right? And I think a lot of the time when I'm in social situations, I do not allow myself to be as weird or open as I normally am. You know what I mean? Like, I am, of course, myself, but I am not, like, I'm very, let me take the back seat, especially in group situations where I don't know most of the people. And the group that I was in was a lot of people who knew each other and all worked at, like, the same place. So they all had, like, the information that I didn't have. And so I was just taking information and sitting in the back. You know, low rider, backseat driver. Not really. But I'm having a good old time with them. But I was never really, like, expressful in who I am. And when we played D&D, I played a character who, on a 20 level scale, just so you know. So, like, 1 being absolute nothing and 20 being the most you can have. Had a 4 intelligence. That's 1 above beast, and that is below any mind-altering, like, spells or anything that you can take. So I got to play dumb. I got to sit there and I was just a dumb man. I had the most fun of my life. I was the charismatic member of the party. I did the most roleplay. I had a character voice, and his name was Doug, and I love him. I care deeply for him. I want to kiss his forehead. I love him so much. And I got to play very, very, very dumb. So I don't think she understood exactly how much of me I put into that character until we hung out, like, alone for the first time. Because then she got to see me. I was also, like, really hardcore upset about something else. So, like, there was that on top of it. And I was being who I am. This is a lot. I feel like this is a lot of makeup. I never wear makeup. Not really. So this feels like so much. So when I met her and we hung out alone for the first time, I got to be kind of, like, loud and in your face and jumping around and having a grand old time because that's who I am. And I think there was an exact pinpoint moment that I could see where her face shifted, where she went from, like, oh, this is how I think one thing of this person. And then it shifted into, like, okay, this girl's actually kind of cool. And, like, there was, like, a genuine shift in her expression. And I was like, I've won her over. Just by, you know, being loud and jumping around her house. This is grand for me. This is grand. Ugh, and I love her. And now we hang out all the time. Once a week. Just so wonderful. And it's so nice to have like a semi-decent schedule, routine. Because we don't have a car in my house. So everything that is done, like, I'm like a bum for rides, you know? And I have taken Ubers. It's not like I'm like, I demand that you take me places and do things with me. I actually, like almost the exact opposite of that. I just, it makes me so anxious to be like, hey, let's hang out, because I know I can't offer. Like, I know I can't, like, you're gonna have to come pick me up. I don't have anything that I can give to you as an incentive other than my personality, which is crazy that you think that's enough, that you want to hang out with me. Not that I think I have a bad personality. I just think that I can be slightly abrasive. Where is what I'm looking for? I don't know who you think I am. Where's my eyeliner? eyeliner. Gnarly. Guess we will just go straight to lashes. Live, live, to look, so to say. There's gonna be a lot of very loud, annoying noises very quickly. Why is it not opening? Also, I saw this one girl be like, just so you guys know, like, earrings are not the only way to accessorize your ears. And now I want to accessorize my ears. I don't have my ears pierced. I mean, my best friend, she got me fake earrings, but they're downstairs. Okay. Clean up, clean up. Clean up as you go. Yeah, that's one of the best things that my father ever taught me. He's taught me a lot of good things, but one of the most important ones is just to clean up while you go. And I'll tell you what, if I didn't have that instilled in me, I feel like I would panic a lot more than I already do about random useless things. Because just having like a constant mess is so... You know what I mean? And I feel bad for my sister, because as much as I say, like, I do clean up after myself, she knows I don't do it as much as I say I do. I mean, I'm not horrible, but I'm definitely not, like, the best at it. And she ends up taking care of a lot of my stuff. Why? I don't know. She has the patience of a saint. I don't get it. She is a very sweet woman, and I don't comprehend. I don't understand it. And I'm not going to pretend to. Because that seems silly. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do a black liner with some eyeshadow. It's more of a bluey black, but that's okay. Yes, my sister Kitra, she also posts on the TikTok and on YouTube. She doesn't post on YouTube in a hot minute, but I know she will post here. This is gonna cover my whole face, so y'all just gonna have to live with that for a few seconds. For a few seconds of a turntable, well. Pardon me. I feel like this look definitely was not supposed to be this intensive. It was not. Like, for a fact. I know that. It was not supposed to be this intensive. Because I go back and I look at the video that this was taken off of, like, they did not use this dark of a shade. Whoopsies. Oh well. Whatever. Oh no. I've once again done too much and I'm now sexy. The world is falling apart, really. Tragic, if you will. How am I supposed to exist? This is a lot for a day look. Actually, I don't think it is. Here's the thing. I had no concept of makeup because my mother was one of those women that was like, she's like purposely not feminine. And I understand the line of logic that there is to be like, I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Because I think we all have that little bit line of logic in our life. However, it does kind of suck because now I have to pay for her not wanting to do something by not knowing how to do anything and learning it all on my own. Like, I don't know how to do any part of my hair. I never knew how to do makeup. I don't know anything about perfume. I know literally nothing. Everything feminine I've had to learn was either taught by my father or taught by the internet, which is really frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, sometimes I don't want to live life on the hard mode. But, like, I comprehend that my wants were not taken into, like, consideration. Because I was, like, 3. So. No, I'm not judging ya. I'm just frustrated about it. But I never did makeup. And, like, I was partially raised by my grandmother. And this is like poking into my eye. She was a very feminine woman. However, she was also a grandma. So she was like very, let me protect your innocence for as long as possible and not let me give you information that you're gonna need in the past. I mean, she couldn't have known that she wasn't gonna be proper. But it does kind of suck because now that when I got into the age of learning things, there was nobody around to teach me apart from my dad, who did a wonderful job, but is in fact a man. That's embarrassing. I need a closer mirror. Also, I used my sister's lashes, and I put them on one time, and then I went downstairs and I was cooking something, and I opened the oven and it like blasted heat in my face, and it like slipped into my face. It was not a pleasant experience. But we persevere. Why? High drama. Beauty. Grace. Talent. I already said drama, but drama again. I love that I'm doing all this just to go downstairs and play Fortnite for 4 hours. You guys think I'm going somewhere today? No. Be so for real. Please, lay flat. What are you even doing? How do you like me now? Was that right? That doesn't feel right. No, it's not right. Oh, you like me now. Wasn't enough glue on it, maybe? Gross. The glue's expired. Oh well. There's never been any issue with putting something expired by your eye. Never once in the history of existence has there been a moment where that was unhealthy. My dad clicked off yet? I know he hasn't. Because that man will listen to me jabber on for no reason. Because he's kind. It's actually the reason. It's because he loves me. What a weirdo. You know what I saw talking about parents and stuff? There's this trend going on right now on TikTok of people being like, I had a naked mother and it was so enlightening. It was so wonderful. I love my mommy and her naked body around our house. Shut up. Just shut up. It's just the corner keeps lifting. Can you guys tell? I can tell. You can definitely tell in this mirror. You know what? Forget the lashes, guys. Forget the lashes. I don't care that much. Fun fact. We're just gonna go in with mascara. But yeah, I had a naked mom, and it was so enlightening, and it was so outstanding. And I had a naked mom, and she made me uncomfortable. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like your mother who would walk around without clothes. It's exactly what you think it is. It's exactly how it sounds. And no, I don't understand it. And no, you can't teach me it. I don't like it. I never did. It made me uncomfortable. It made everyone in my house uncomfortable except my mom. Did she stop doing it? No. She's also the kind of person who goes to the bathroom with the door open. Which, don't get me wrong, I have had conversations with her while she was doing so. So it's not like I have not used it to my advantage, but that doesn't make it, like, wonderful. It doesn't make it, like, any less like, girl, shut your door. Put your clothes on before you come out into the main area of the house. Wasn't a fan. Very strange woman. That's not really the point. What was the point? What was I saying? If I said anything of value this entire time, be honest. Actually, don't lie to me. Actually, don't lie to me either. What's wrong with you? Doing what I ask you to do. Disgusting. Yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna play Fortnite with my family for several hours. Because it's gonna be a grand old time. I kinda wanna play Stardew Valley with my girls. But I think they're all working today. So, they have that going for them, which is good. Oh, no, I'm not gonna regret my life, which we're fine. Well, that's what I was talking about at the beginning. New Year's. It's like, what did I even do this past year? And it's like, you grew as a person. If you went back in time and you talked to the girl from a year ago, you would have changed so much. You've changed so much, and you could tell. So maybe instead of being like, I did nothing, you understand that you did a lot. Just because you're in the same location does not mean you are the same person. And then maybe you'll be happier. You know what I mean? You'll be a happier person if you stop judging yourself so harshly over nothing. Dishes breaking, I'm breaking dishes up in here all night. Ain't gonna stop till I see police lights. Okay. That's the eye look. How do we feel about it? Sexy? Yeah, I think so too. Alright, lips. This is a much more vibrant red than. Ooh, on camera it looks real bright. In person. Oh yeah, you can see it better. I see now why people do that. You see how dark that looks? You see how pale I am? Humor. I'm not gonna do that one. We'll do the more browny look, I guess. Dishes breaking. I'm breaking dishes up in here. I just heard that song, like, for real. Like, a whole thing, actually. The other day, and now it's, like, constantly on repeat in my brain. Kind of unfortunate, but it's also pop, so. Yeah. No arguments here. Dishes breaking. I'm breaking dishes up in here all night. Gonna stop until I see police lights. About a man. I just stopped singing it. It's so bright and vibrant. And it's a stain. So like, I'm always hesitant to put like an actual amount on. Yeah. Also I don't really want to do blush, and I'm not going to do my face. I'm one of the people that can just say, okay, I'm done when you do your eye and your lips. Elf would be gone. Okay? It's just, oof. Old. Okay? I'm not doing the face. That's not gonna happen. Eyes and lips are enough. I did have my blush out to do it, but I'm not going to. Oh, dang it, put everything away. You know what? I might put a little highlighter on though. Just for posterity's sake, you know? You know. Dishes breaking. Stop singing the song. Okay. Gloss. I'm gonna add more freckles to my face, but not really. You know what I mean? Like, that seems silly, but at the same time, like, I love my freckles so much. They're so cute. You know, I told my dad once that I had freckles. He was like, no, you don't. Pretty sure I do. He was like, no, you don't have freckles. And I was like, well, what do you want to call them, moles? He's like, no. I was like, okay. What are we talking about right now? What are you wearing? What are you talking about? He's like, you don't have that. You don't have any imperfections. And I was like, I didn't even say it. They're not perfect, Papa. I was saying that I like them, that they're pretty, that they're cutesy, that they're in trend. And he was like, oh. And I was like, yeah. He was like, well, then I guess you do have freckles. He's my number one hype man. Love him the most. Does that look cool or does it look dumb? Be honest. If I put 3 there. I don't know, I saw this video. You know, I'm gonna forget that these are in. Because I can't see my ears, and I'm gonna take a shower, and there's gonna be like gems in the shower, and hopefully nobody will step on them. I never really paid much attention to my ears. I don't have my ears pierced, so it's never been like a thought process to think about putting something on my ears, or in my ears, or around my ears. But I'll be honest, it does look really, really cute. Should I put one down where a normal earring would go? Ooh, the shape of my ears are kind of cute though. I'm not gonna lie. Wait 1 second. Everybody don't look in my ear, but appreciate the shape of the ear. Oops, sorry, I'm flipping it off. Appreciate the shape of the ear. She's cute. She's so cute. You know what? I've never really wanted to get too many ear piercings. Every piercing that I've wanted has been very facial. Which is, you know, I blame Tumblr. Not that I was supposed to be on there, but supposed to be on something and doing something are 2 very different things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You guys understand. Is that on right? Guys, is she cute? Chat. I take a lot of chat jokes for someone who's never streamed and doesn't watch Twitch or anything like that. Hope these last long. And one down there. where an earring is meant to be. Cute! Alright, pop off. I'm doing this more often. I'm doing this so often. I'm gonna go down there, no one's gonna see it, and I'm gonna be a little hurt. Not really. Like, I'm not gonna set my family up for failure like that. Especially because I am putting my hair down. I'm also going to get dressed. Oop, I didn't clear off my hair. I'm breaking. Stop singing the song. Okay, there we go. That one is way higher up than the other one was. Slide it down a little bit, and there we go. I feel, you know, I really love the TikTok trend where it's like, this is an excellent use of free will. Yes, it is. And you know what? I never would have thought about this if it wasn't for her. So thank you. And I don't know her name. I don't know who she was. I didn't even like the video. She's just given me inspiration, and I will never know her face. Well, I know her face. She looks... Stop dropping it! She got longer blue hair. She's a white girl. She looked like she could have been anywhere from 14 to 23. You know? Stop attaching to my finger and attach to my ear, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh! I'm going to holler. Let me holler at you. Okay. I've never once been hollered at. What a shame. Yeah, I think it's because of my leopard print shirt. I don't wear this out. I'm not a very big leopard or cheetah print girly, personally. To me, because I am not a thin or sparky woman. Like, I don't have the personality to pull it off. I just look kind of like a grandma. Which is unfortunate. And, you know, some people aren't into that. Just not me. Dude, these look so cool. My dad's gonna think they look so dumb. My dad is gonna roast me. Dad, get out of my comments. A few more. But yeah, the whole trend where it's like, this is just an excellent use of free will. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We could be literally doing anything right now. And what are we do? We're all doing the same thing. Why? What happened? Oop, that's like in my ear. Let's put that right on there, on that edge there. And I know I say not why we were all doing the same thing, but now I'm doing the same thing that this other girl was doing. Why? You ever think of that? Exactly. Shut your mouth. Okay. Dude, this is gonna look so sick. You don't even know. I just wiped off all the glue and put it on my fingers. I'm breaking. Stop singing the song. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you stayed to the end, post a pineapple. If you stopped watching halfway through, post a blueberry. And if you are a Sagittarius, put a dinosaur, because that's what I think of anytime I hear the word Sagittarius. I'm breaking. Stop singing the song. Okay. Alright, guys. Okay. Now I'm gonna go put my shirt on. I'll be back. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a weird shirt. I've literally never worn it before. However, we have a choker, which I'm not filling up to. This is like a weird neckline. Like, there's like scrunch here. Can you guys see that? There's like scrunch there. But like, I don't know. We'll go for the tried and true. Maybe a silver. My silver one would look better. personally like to tuck that in my shirt. Kind of gives it like a halter toppy-esque experience. Yeah, that's good. And then, what if we added one of these anyway? The star. I feel very, I'm sort of looking for, like, Disney Channel? Like, goth. As gothic Disney Channel goes. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, you know what, actually? Kind of a sleigh. Let me take down the hair. The green stripe is really giving goth Disney Channel. Ugh. Wait, let me take down the hair, which I need to shower. Don't talk about it. Don't comment on the fact that it's a little greasy. I've not showered in a few days. Okay. The ears. The look. I feel like I look good, guys. Like, this is not the makeup look that I was going for. However, I did pull it off. I gotta fix the necklace. Put it a little tighter. There we go. Okay. You know what? She kind of balls. She's kind of cute. She's kind of... I don't know if it's the hairstyle or the glasses, but something about it is giving me like sexy librarian. Okay, folks, have a happy new year. I'll talk to y'all at a later date.